Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than my normal happy how-to videos or my reviews. Unfortunately, if you're watching this video, you're probably already aware of the invalid traffic bug, which can affect small and medium-sized content creators such as myself. I have 83,000 subscribers, average around 1.4 million views a month, which is a lot, but it's nowhere near some of these mega, huge channels, what they generate. And unfortunately, I have to make this video so I can kind of get this off my chest, and maybe hopefully get some resolution from YouTube. This happens to thousands and thousands of content creators for no real reason, and YouTube will not really disclose how to fix it or what to do. And in worst case scenarios, you can have like a 50 to 80% revenue reduction from your AdSense account, or have your whole entire AdSense account permanently disabled, which pretty much destroys your YouTube channel. So I've been uploading for about 10 years. Again, I have 83,000 subscribers. I really enjoy making content. And for the past, I do about 10 to 12 different things. I work for myself. YouTube is not my biggest source of income, but it does generate me about $200 to $250 a day, which is around $80,000 a year. So it's pretty good, passive income for the amount of work I put in. And unfortunately, on September 10th, I'll show the analytics here, I had a mega huge decline of about 50% in revenue. I just thought it was maybe because it was the start of Q4 and it would return, but it's been about 2.5, 3 weeks now, and revenue continues to go down. And then yesterday, I logged in to check my account and saw this nice little banner at the top that said, one or more of your videos are having limited ads shown because of invalid traffic. I reached out to customer support, like a lot of people recommend doing. They weren't really any help. They generated a case and said the internal team needs to take bigger, more in-depth look at it. I have yet to hear back from them. But basically, this invalid traffic thing means they either think you're cheating somehow. They think that you're either clicking on your own ads on your videos, or they think that you're paying some, view farm somewhere in another country to generate views so you make more money, but this is like bots or robots or programs watching these videos and these ads, so they're invalid. Or they think that, your friends or family are just clicking on your ads because you're telling them to, or maybe that you're disclosing in your videos themselves that you're telling your viewers to click on the ads, which is against YouTube's policy. I've never done any of these things, and watching hundreds of videos online of other people experiencing this invalid traffic bug issue, no one else does it either. Now, unfortunately, there's just really no way to resolve this that I have found. Some people say to disable all the, monetization on all your videos or on your entire channel for 24 hours, and then sometimes that brings it back. Other people say to disable embedding on certain videos so other people can't embed your videos on, spam websites or forums or anything that could be causing invalid traffic. But that doesn't always work. There's really no guarantees. Some people said to go in and look at, for video spikes that you have had recently and pay attention to your RPM or your CPM, which is how much you get paid per 1,000 views. And, see if there's any correlation between a spike in views and lower RPMs. I have heard that a lot of these, bots and things like that can be coming out of countries like India, Indonesia, Nigeria, things like that. You can go into your videos and your analytics and view where these views are coming from. Most of my views come from the United States and Canada and the United Kingdom, but I have had a couple videos that have 80% from India or 70% from Nigeria or whatever. Unfortunately, you can't block these countries from viewing your channel. That's not an option, which I would love it to be. Hopefully in the future, if some YouTube rep is watching this, would love to have that be a thing, because then we could just disable views for those countries and probably resolve the issue. So moving forward, like I said, I've dropped from about 250 a day down to about 130, and it might go down to about, 20 bucks a day. Worst case scenario, they just kind of permanently delete the channel or disable monetization, which would be a bummer. Again, that's not my main source of income, but it is a nice little perk. One other thing I did that I recommend doing, fill out the invalid traffic appeal form. It's on Google's AdSense's website. You just fill in a bunch of information on why you think this is invalid. A lot of the times this form is for if you've been completely deactivated, but mine hasn't been completely deactivated. It's just being reduced, you know, a lot. So I still submitted the form. A lot of people recommended making a YouTube review talking about this subject, which is why I'm doing this. Some people said within 2 or 3 days of making a video, magically their revenue returned back to where it was, which that would be awesome. A lot of people say this is an ongoing issue and YouTube is refusing to kind of acknowledge it's a bug. They know where the invalid traffic is coming from, but they won't tell you what videos are violating this or are causing this, so you can't fix it. So you're kind of in the woods on, you know, in the dark on what to do. So what else was I gonna say? There was one other thing. A couple people commented that, you know, this will happen from time to time if the algorithm, YouTube's algorithm, finds, you know, invalid traffic on your website. Maybe it happened a few months ago and now you're just getting the notification, and your channel will be, you know, the revenue will be reduced, and that spent advertising budget from the advertisers will be paid back through the money that they would have paid you. They're gonna retro pay those advertisers back, and then once all the advertisers have been paid back the revenue from these invalid views, your revenue will return to where it was. But a lot of people say that's not true either. Everyone's just kind of in the dark. I wish I wasn't on this wagon currently, because there's really no other option other than to just keep going, but not really generate any income, which, working for myself, this is a nice little perk. So yeah, I think that's all I really have. Reach out to customer service, start a, you know, that invalid traffic appeal form, make a YouTube video, and just hope for the best. So I hope to continue making videos on this channel because I really enjoy helping people, and I love video editing and content creation. So this wasn't the most fun video I wanted to make today, but I thought I'd get this online to hopefully resolve this and get back up and running. So please, if you have any ideas on things I haven't tried that might help resolve this issue, please leave them in the comments section below, and we'll see you in the next video, hopefully.